Guys, deluded Gooner, you guys always hear me say discipline, discipline, discipline. I believe it's key to a footballer. I mean, if you're a midfielder, you have to be disciplined. Like you have to know, balance out when to run forward and when to do the other things. Striker, time your runs, discipline. Centre half, concentration, discipline. Fullbacks, discipline. Discipline is needed in anything. If you're an entrepreneur outside of football, you need discipline to save your money, to stack your money, to hold your nerve, to know when to do certain things. You get the point. You need discipline in all walks of life. In regards to football, it's a very underrated aspect. I'm not even talking in regards to this whole parent-teacher thing and someone telling you what to do. I'm talking discipline to yourself, to know when it's time to go gym, to know I shouldn't eat these sort of things, to know I shouldn't overindulge in eating all of these sort of things, the pandas, the sodas, the cakes, the panda pops, and all of these sort of things. But in regards to on-pitch discipline, I will say it's something in my early days I had a problem with, and maybe that's probably what went against me. I mean, I will say this firstly before I get into it. I do honestly believe when you're young, I don't want to sound like I'm playing a race card because I'm not, but I do believe young black players, there is something about us. I see it on a football pitch, and I know it in myself. Some people think you're being rude or you're being aggressive. We all know about that stereotype on these things, but you're not. You just want to be a winner. You're just winning. And some coaches, I've had some coaches that are not black that have got that, like that can fully critique and understand that and understand. Alright, cool, he's a man from ends. This is how certain things happen. Certain people can't comprehend that. So when you go to the Wolverhampton Abbeys and these posh teams, they're thinking you're a scary don when that's not the case. So yeah. But in regards to that being said, I had a mad chip on my shoulder playing football. But you have to understand why. First, I'm short. Like, I'm one of the shortest. Like, man are gonna look at me. Carl, we used to do this in school to people. Like, it's all lunch meat. Man are gonna look at me. Alright, cool. In defense, he's one of the shortest. He's one of the smallest. Let's try and move him up. Then I have to be like, no, that's not the case. Like, I have to put one on you. I have to kick you from behind. I have to go full in. Guys that know me, all my friends know, all the ex-players know, all my ex-coaches know. 50-50 and a guy's bigger than me, you back me to go and get that ball. That's not me gassing it. That's because I know say I ain't pulling out. If he wins the ball, he wins the ball. I'm not invincible, but I know say my heart's in this. Like I've always said, technically I'm okay, but what separated me, especially my team, my heart. Never say never, man. I'm on this fighting thing, this fighting for the game, fighting for the win thing, this playing dirty thing, all of that, man. Like, I had a chip on my shoulder, and sometimes I'll go to schemes and things and we'd be winning and I'll be demanding more of my players, or we'll be losing, I'll demanding more. And it seems like I'm being negative in these things, but I did have a chip on my shoulder and I was a bit of a, pardon my language, a cunt. Like, I remember one time in school, you weren't allowed to play unless if you had detention, unless you're last. I mean, last was amazing, but all of us normal folk weren't allowed. Got detention, weren't allowed to play. Like, asked Mr. Dipino, I was like, fam, stop acting, let me play, man. You know the teacher's acting. He wouldn't let me play, despite the fact that he was playing some dead fullbacks. So we were playing Highlands, Wichmore Hill Derby. I went Wichmore Hill. This was in year 7. I can't lie to you guys, I started cheering on Highlands. Highlands scored. I was fully there going like this. Well done, well done, well done. But then something happened. At Norseman, like, those of you who know my coach, Darren, you couldn't do certain things with him. Like, there was guys better than me that were in gangs, and he was telling them, shut up, and you can't move like that. I wasn't trying to be a bad boy, I wasn't a bad boy. Just when it comes to football or in life, like, if I know something, you can't tell me nothing. There was one incident, I knew stuff wasn't going to fly, and I'd have to change my ways to a degree. Why is the screen acting? I'd have to change my ways. This is exactly what happened. What happened? We're playing Boardwalk Farm. I come off the bench. We're playing Boardwalk Farm. I must have made one pass. Darren was like, nah, man, I wanted you to pass that. It was either further forward or inside, or just do something better in it. I kissed my teeth. I was like, he's like, what did you do? I didn't say anything, obviously, because I don't want to come off. He's like, if you do that again, you can come off the bench. I kissed my teeth again. I saw the look in his eye. He was being serious. I patterned up after that. He talked to me to the game. He said, you're not playing next week. You're not going to play next week. I thought he was gassing. We're doing training. He said, I'm playing well in training. Come there on Sunday next week now. I'm on the bench. I come on for the last 30 minutes. I was vexed. Like, when I say those who know me, you know how much I hate the bench. For me, being on the bench is basically not playing. Like, I've lost it. It makes me lose my soul. So, yeah, man, that happened. And then there was another time, certain other members joined my team, and maybe I weren't taking football as seriously as I should be. We had a meeting. He sat down, like, cool. He's like, DG, you've got a good chance here. Why are you messing around? Why are you doing this? Back to the bench sort of thing again. So yeah, discipline is something I've had the thingy with. Don't get me wrong, because of that discipline stuff, you've been able to, there's some coaches you can walk over. Like Wolverhampton Abbey, I didn't see eye to eye with my coach, man. There was a lot of times I was on the bench playing out of position, just downright lost love for the game. Like, there was one time I had enough. I can't lie. Like, we were losing. He had enough. Like, I come off the bench. We're losing. He said something. I can't remember what he said. I just like shut the F up. Just shut the F up. Shut the F up. I was vexed. Like, shut the F up. Players talking to me as well. Like, shut the F up. I'd say Wolverhampton Abbey is probably the most divided team I've ever been, in the sense that you had guys that were coming from ends to play for Wolverhampton Abbey, to play for a better team and out of the environment. You had the spoiled folk, and you just had some damn right neeks. But man, attitude, especially when you're a young male, you've got to rein it in. So if I was you lot, any young players, prospective pros, be quiet, cause that's a lot of the reason why some guys have made it. I would say people are yet to understand aggression. For me, I feed off aggression. I couldn't play football unless I was nice, because I was short, because I had a chip on my shoulder, because by nature I'm unruly. Like, yeah, man, I just like, I want to control things. Things not control me, man. Like, I guess it's just how I'm made, man. Like, I was a humble guy off the pitch, but you got to be nasty on that pitch, especially when you play football in England. You have to be nasty. You can't play nice. There was one time as well, I'll never forget, one guy, Greek don, who played Panathinaikos, he weights me, slightly, he weights me. I was vexed. I was looked at him. I was like, are you trying to wait? And I got the picture to prove it somewhere as well. Like, you know when you go to tournaments and you have the picture. I moved him. Like, he dropped over one steel chair and stuff. He's like, oh, mommy, oh. We're like under 9s, under 10s or something like that. He's like, oh, mommy, I swear to you, I've never felt so good. I've never felt so good. It's shameful to say, but this is the thing we're playing. Like, this is the thing we're playing. Like, we played some real nasty teams, you know. You had to be nasty because teams will try and intimidate you. When we used to play Boardwater Farm, I've seen a lot of my teammates, they were scared before we played the game, because obviously those of you know, you park up, you see all the blocks and that, you see the painting on the wall, you see the blocks, like I said. Them days there were young, you see guys chilling and stuff, the half the game's done. It's not even that. I've played in a couple other environments in certain places in Tottenham and in South, and even in, is it Gascoigne Estate in East? You be playing football, hella gangbangers coming and watching the match, hella things. And when you're a fullback, it's even more peak, you know, car. You got to take throw-ins, you can hear everything. But yeah, man, I don't even know the purpose of this video, purpose of this video, guys. But yeah, man, DG, I'm signing out.